Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi. I always enjoy seeing those waves. Just a good way for us to communicate, kind of like when you're at the studio and you're checking students in. Just a quick hello. So welcome to your almost 12 o'clock Modo practice. If you are staying for class, just get your mats ready, whatever you need for practice today. Just giving it a few moments to get some more people to join today's class. Almost good afternoon. Welcome. Hi. So nice seeing familiar names, and thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys are doing well. Can you believe it's almost June? I think that's pretty insane. We're pretty much kind of like halfway through the entire year. Isn't that crazy? But the weather's nice, even though they're calling for rain. Just want to say thank you for joining in. So it's a 12 o'clock, 60-minute Modo practice. I know, June, insane. How insane is that? So get yourselves together with your mat and any props, maybe even an eye pillow or something to place over your eyes for your final pose, Shavasana, at the end of practice. And we'll get started. Okay. So we'll come to lay down on our backs. Just relaxing your body. Bring some space between both the feet. Feel all points of contact on your mat from the back of your body. And closing your eyes. And just be here in your room, wherever you are. Imagining collectively we're practicing together. As a community, we're sharing this energy together. With the intention through this practice that it brings joy, it brings peace and love. Inhale, take a deep breath through your nose. Open mouth, sigh. Inhale, breathe in through your nose. Let the air fill up into your stomach. Out your mouth, exhale. Empty the air out of your stomach. Inhale, breathe. Fill up your body. Exhale, empty all the air out of your body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. And then bring your legs together. Reach the arms over the head. Full body stretch. Relax the body down. Bring your knees together and let your hands reach for either one of the shins. Compressing the thighs downwards. And just rocking out gently from side to side. Take a turn over to the left side in a fetal position. Eyes can still remain closed as you fill up along the left side of the body. Use your right and your left hand to come into tabletop. Just stretching the hips back towards the direction of the heels. Let your fingertips extend forward to the top of your mat, relaxing down your forehead. Child's pose. Keep your lips together this time. Inhale, breathe through your nose. Fill up along the sides of the belly. From your nose, exhale, draw in through your navel. Breathing now with sound. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breathe along the length of the spine. Find a lift in the elbows. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the spine, heavy through the hips. Next inhalation, track the shoulders over top the wrists. Curl your toes. Lift the creases of your hips back, downward facing dog. Start to bend your right knee, stretch the left foot down to your mat. Just holding. Bend your left knee, stretch your right foot down to the floor, holding that stretch. One more either side, bend the left knee or right knee, left foot down. Opposite knee bends, opposite foot tries to touch the ground. Both of your heels descending further down. Any amount of bend in your knees if need be. Find physical stillness in your body. Let your eyes focus towards your thighs. And press evenly through both of your palms. Look forward, lift your heels, take your feet at the top of your mat close together. Hands below the knees or on the floor. Lift the center of your chin. Exhale, fold down. And we'll just do a slow roll up, stacking bone over bone until you're at the top of your mat. Draw your hands together. Have a wonderful class. Inhale through your nose. Cross the fingers, exhale, make a ha sound. Pranayama breathing. Inhale, fill your body up with air. Out the mouth, exhale. Let the breath expel out from your belly. Inhale, feel both of your feet root down. Exhale, bring your ribs closer in. Inhale through the nose, eyes follow your knuckles. Exhale out the mouth, gaze still following your fingers. Again, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And then take your arms over your head. Let your pointer stretch up to the ceiling, gripping the rest of the fingers. Side stretch on the right side of your mat. Inhale, come up a little. Exhale, stretch more. Inhale, finding space. Exhale, finding a stretch. Inhale, keeping your head between your arms. Exhale, pulling over to the right. Inhale up to the ceiling, switch the grip of your hands, bending at the elbows. Exhale, side stretch to the left side of your mat. Keeping your neck neutral, moving with your breath, deepening the stretch with every exhalation. A couple more. Rise up, lower your hands in line with your shoulders, take your legs as wide as your hip bones. Begin to lower your hips, shifting weight in the heels, keeping all of your toes light across the floor. Chair pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend your knees. Twice that way, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Once with movement, inhale. Exhale, hold here. Holding the pose, but keep breathing. Breathing in and out of the nose, finding Ujjayi breath. There can be a natural arch through the low back, still drawing in through the front of your ribs at the same time. Inhale, straighten the legs. Come onto your toes, picking up your heels. Exhale, you have the option to bend your knees forward. Challenge your balance, if you choose. Focus at something in front of you. Lower the heels and your arms to your side. I did fall out of balance. Walk your feet together. Inhale, lift your palms. Then bring your right arm to swing under the left. Reach for hands, bending both of your knees. Take the right hamstring on top of your left leg. Bend both of your knees deeper. Eagle pose. Inhale, lift your elbows so they line up with your shoulders. Exhale, hug your arms and your legs together. Breathing in and out. Step your foot down, take your arms to the ceiling. Left arm underneath your right arm. Cross them once or twice. Back of your hips come low, taking left leg on top of the right leg. Inhale, try to bring the shoulders over top your hips. Line up the elbows with the shoulders. Exhale, find that deep bend, both knees. And the left toes can either hover or wrap behind the back of your calf. Left foot comes down, inhale, take your palms to touch over your head. Exhale, slide your thumbs at the center of the breastbone. Lower your hips. Inhale, breathe some space along your spine. Exhale, twist to the right side of your mat, use your elbow. Breathing in, still into the spine, all the way to the crown of the head. Exhale, use your right hand. Push it into your bottom hand. Keep rotating, gazing in the direction of the ceiling. Come up, inhale, palms still together, stretch the arms. Exhale, hands back to breastbone, rebend the knees. Inhale, find space. Exhale, twist to the left side of your mat, using the opposite elbow as leverage. Rotating, bringing your eyes towards the ceiling. Picking up your stomach away from the tops of the legs, engaging your abdomen. Inhale, take your arms up over your head, separating the hands as wide as the shoulders. Exhale, walk your feet so that they're hips distance. Arms can stay up or on the low back. Inhale, turn your eyes up. Exhale, trace your gaze back. And keep breathing in. Find space behind your neck. Breathing out to find that arch. Strong legs, engaging through the lower belly. On an inhale, come up. On an exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, look up at your palms. Exhale, bend your knees as much as you need, fold. Inhale, hands below the knees or on the floor, look forward. Exhale, take a big step with your right toes to the back of your mat, let your knee come down. Placing your hands on top of the left leg. Lift out from the tops of the hips. Use your interlaced fingers or your palms to guide your knee forward. Breathing into any part of the body that feels like it needs a stretch. And try to engage still through the lower part of the abdomen. Place your palms down, curl the back toes, and get a hamstring stretch. Let your hips draw back towards the heel, and we'll step forward, feet together. Inhale, hands on shins or floor. Exhale, hands on the mat, left toes go back, knee lowers. Hands interlace on top of the right thigh this time, guiding that knee forward, even past your ankle. Bring some weight at the top of your left foot. Lifting your belly button up. Breathing deeply with ease. Lower your hands, curl the back toes, hamstring stretch. Take your right leg bone back in space. Lower your foot, step to the top of your mat. Palms to floor or low legs, look forward. Fold your forehead down. Inhale, rise, take your arms to the ceiling over the head. Exhale, fold, bend your knees again if you need. Inhale, lift the center of the chin. Exhale, step your right toes again to the back of your mat. Bring your fingertips to point towards the back heel for runner's lunge. Inhale, reaching the fingertips back, lifting that heel. Exhale, bending the front knee to get your left thigh parallel to your mat. And then breathing in the shape that you're in. Breathe, steadying your breath. Lower your hands on your mat. Soft bend at the back knee and step forward. Hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands on the mat, left toe step back. Runner's lunge. Inhale, find your arm bones to engage, reaching them back to the end. Exhale, bending that front knee. Try to line it up over your ankle bone. With every inhalation, there is an expansion through your ribs, your chest, your lungs. With every exhalation, there's a contraction, emptying the lungs, ribs drawing in, navel pulling towards the spine. Place your hands on the mat, find that spring at the back knee, step forward. Inhale, look in front of you. Exhale, fold your chest to your legs. Inhale, take your arms up, reach with your fingertips. Exhale, fold, empty out your stomach. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right toes again to the end of your mat. Third lunge. Inhale, take your arms in line with your shoulders. Exhale, bend the back of your knee. Slight bend at the creases of your elbows. Turn your eyes in the direction of the ceiling. Start to reach your fingers back. And crescent lunge. Inhale, trace your eyes forward. Exhale, warrior two. Let your right baby toe come down onto your mat. Arms in line with the floor. Inhale, lengthen the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale is landing at the back of your throat. Bending your knee forward towards the front of your mat. Turn your hands in one direction. Lower your left palm. Take your right hand up to the ceiling. Triangle pose. Inhale, lengthen up higher. Exhale, soften the head of your right shoulder. Use your left arm to open up your thigh. With your right baby toe still on your mat, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Stretch along the left seam of your body. Right hand can be placed behind your leg. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten out the front leg. Exhale, turn all 10 of your toes towards one way, hands on your waist. Inhale, start to look up. Exhale, fold down. Lower your hands on the ground, bring your chin towards the center, walking your palms further in. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, find space along the center of the neck. Exhale, relax your neck, fold down. Couple more seconds. Bring your hands in front of you, look forward. Turn your toes to the back of your mat, framing your foot, feet together at the back. Inhale, lengthen, lift the chin. Exhale, fold your chin in, fold. Inhale, take your arms all the way to the ceiling, stretch up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, take your left toes back. Find high lunge. Bring your arms to sweep up, over your head. Exhale, bend the back of your knee. Again at the elbows for crescent lunge. Trace your eyes in front of you. Lower the back of your heel. Try to line it up with front heel. Warrior two. Inhale, keep your shoulders down, away from the ears. Keep lengthening your chest. Exhale, find that bend in your right knee. Left baby toe down on your mat. Turn your hands in triangle pose, Sanskrit Trikonasana. Inhale, lifting up through your left arm. Exhale, using your right arm to open up your thigh. Keep your lips together. Breathing with sound. Warrior two, inhale. Exhale, reverse. Left hand lands gently on the back of your leg. Stretching the right seam of your body all the way to your armpit. Bring yourself up. Straighten out the front thigh. Turn your toes again with your hands on your hips. Adjust your feet if need be. Inhale, take your arms out. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Draw the knuckles down. Fold all the way to your mat, lifting the interlaced fingers away from the lower back. Bend your knees. Strengthen through the tops of your thighs at the same time. Inhale, use your hands to bring yourself all the way up. Exhale, catch your hips. Turn your toes forward and step just to the top of your mat. Feet are together, mountain pose. Then bring your feet so that they're again 6 inches apart, about hip bone distance. Hands to the waist, look up. Exhale, draw your hip bones back, folding down. Padangustasana. Collect your big toes by looping your 3 fingers around the big toes. Inhale, straight arms, look in front of you. Exhale, use your biceps to fold your ribs to your thighs. Looking at the belly button. Inhale, straight arms, lift your chin. Step on your hands. Exhale, fold Padahastasana. Looking towards the belly button. Emptying out the stomach, folding it down towards your legs. On an inhale, look in front of you. On an exhale, bring your hands back to the hips. Next inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Slide the feet together. Arms beside the thighs. Okay. Shift the weight into your left foot. Bring your hands back to the hips. Start to trace your right tippy toes towards the middle part of your mat. Inhale, find length from the tippy toes to the top of the head. Exhale, start to pick up your toes, float them away from the floor, folding at your left hip, and toppling tree. Arms lengthen alongside of the body. Back toes can point or flex downwards. Inhale, finding space and length. Exhale, lifting that heel any amount higher. Keep it in line with the back of your hip as best you can. Lower your foot down to your mat, mountain pose. Hands back to your waist. Take your left toes and trace them towards the middle of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the toes all the way to the top. Exhale, hinge at the right hip this time. Toppling tree. Find flexion through the ankle or pointing with your toes. I find when I flex the ankle, I engage both the hamstring and the top of my leg. I'm working on a letter T shape here. And bring your foot down to your mat, hands beside the legs. Inhale, fill up into your chest. Exhale out the mouth. Bring your right hand towards the back of your mat. Bend the knee to hold the top of your foot from the inside. Bring your left arm alongside of your ear this time, reaching your right foot away from you. Dancer's pose. Steady breath, steady eyes. Mountain pose, lower your foot, arms down. Take your left hand back. Catch the inside of your foot with your right arm up to the ceiling. Let your left heel reach away from you. Leaning forward while picking up your toes. Return back to center, lower your hands. You'll pick up your right knee this time, about hip height. Open your knee, catch hold of your ankle if you want, placing your heel on the inner leg and then the palms joining together for your tree pose. And I'll just turn to face you. You can continue facing the front of your mat. And when you have balance, feel free to express your tree pose just by lifting the arms or keeping them joined together at your chest. Then bring your knee in, we'll step down, hands down. Bring your left knee up about hip height, then open up from your hip, your thigh, placing your heel on the inner leg. Could be on your inner calf, you choose. And then wherever you want to place your palms, soft around your eyes, around your jaw, even around the center of your heart. Bring your knee forward, mountain pose. From the top of your mat, inhale, lift your arms, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold. You can bend your knees if need be. Inhale, hands on low legs or mat, look in front of you. Exhale, fold the stomach down. Inhale, root to rise, lift your arms over your head, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to meet at your chest. One breath in around the chest. Exhale out. Lower your hands, come down onto your knees, and turn around to lay on your back. Relax again as you land on your back. If you're comfortable, close down your eyes. Be here on your mat, in the room that you're practicing in. Be in your body. Be in your body by noticing how your breath fills it up and how you empty the breath out. Be in your body, noticing the rhythm of your breath. If you feel agitated, frustrated, anxious, slow down the breathing. And if you're ready, feel at ease, find more subtleness. You can relax the center of your tongue. Next, inhale, open your eyes, bring your thighs beside each other. Exhale, bend your right knee towards the armpit. Take hold of the shin, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lengthen your left heel on your mat, keeping your ankle active. Exhale, top foot relaxes. Bend your knee towards the outer shoulder if you want, or keep it in towards the armpit, or closer towards the side of your chest, or the center of your chest. Still breathing with sound. Let go of your leg, place it on your mat, all the way to the heel and your left knee in. Hold your shin with the opposite grip. Inhale, right leg remains heavy and active on your mat. Exhale, use the tone of your biceps to bring your knee to the outer shoulder, the armpit, or towards the chest. Lower the sole of your left foot. Take your right heel up, and then cross the ankle below the kneecap with your right arm through the triangle for threading the needle. Use your hands to interlace behind the leg. Right toes can flex towards your right knee, and your left knee towards you. If there's not much of a stretch, make adjustments by lowering the backs of your hips towards the mat, still bringing the knee towards you. Let go of your hamstring, lower your feet, take the left leg up. Cross your ankle below the right kneecap with your left arm through the space this time. Catch hold of the hamstring, make adjustments. Send the backs of your hips downwards to the mat with your right knee coming in and the left knee away. One side may feel tighter than the other side, and that's totally okay. Just breathe into the area of your body that does feel tight. Then we'll bring both of the knees towards the chest with your hands behind the hamstrings. Squeeze your thighs down. Inhale, fill up your belly with air, let it swell up. Exhale, empty the belly, hug your thighs in. Inhale, fill up with your breath. Exhale, empty the breath, hug your thighs. Now you're gonna roll back and forward. Back and forward. You can use momentum, one more, until you're up. Hands are still underneath your hamstrings. Start to pick up your toes. Legs can be 90 degrees or 40 degrees, 45 degrees. Place your palms beside the hips for support, lifting up your toes. Option to bring your arms out in front of you, holding here. 10, 9, hug your thighs into the center line of the body. 8, 7, lift your chest. 6, shoulders relaxing. 5, keep your belly toned. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold under the legs, lower your feet. You can place your hands beside you again, lifting your toes to any degree. Draw in through your abdomen, hug your thighs together. 10, 9, 8, relax the jaw. 7, 6, keep the tension at the stomach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold underneath the legs, lower the feet, and we'll come back onto the mat. Bring both of your knees together, wrap your arms to reach for opposite elbows. And then place your feet close to the backs of your hips with your legs just as wide as a block. Inhale, lift up your seat away from the mat. Point your tailbone towards your knees. Interlace your fingers and exhale. Start to press the shoulder blades evenly underneath your chest to lift up the front of the hips for bridge. No pressure at your neck. Release the bind of the fingers, come down. Inhale for one breath. Exhale, empty the breath. Take a turn again to the left side of your mat in fetal position. And then you'll turn right around into tabletop. Press down with your hands and keep your shoulders in line with the wrists. And your knees are underneath your hips. Okay. Inhale, come forward. The shoulders past the wrists, reaching them towards the fingertips. So you're at an angle. Tops of the feet are flat. Draw in through the stomach. Start to exhale, bend the elbows. And keep them close to your body until you can lower down to your chest and your chin. You can walk your hands in line with the shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chin, keep your neck neutral. Exhale, draw the elbows to your back, heavier at the tops of your toenails. Using the inhale to lift up through the front of the body. Exhale, strong through the lower body and the muscles through your back. If possible, let your hands come up and come down. You're on your chin, take your hands behind you, interlacing the fingers. Use a towel, the one you may have brought with you to class. I am reaching for an invisible towel. Okay, Shoulders sliding down. Inhale, pick yourself up. Your upper body, your lower body. And then exhale, stretching your toes, your fingers back. Hands can also just face each other, reaching with both arms. Then come down to the center of your chin. Bend your knees and hold onto your ankles. Okay. Flex your ankles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, feet kick back. You can start to point your toes upwards. Lower down. Look over to the right side of your shoulder. Left ear lands on your mat. Feet separate with your heels to either side of the room. And turn your chin over to the left side of your shoulder. Right ear lands on the mat. Relax your arms. Bring your hands beside you. Child's pose. Balasana. Let the center of your forehead come down between the biceps. Bring your chest and your stomach between the thighs. You can open up your knees wider. Inhale, lengthen the back of the body to the very top of the head. Exhale, relax the forehead, the elbows, and the hips down. Inhale, full breath in through the nose. Exhale from your nose. Yoga breath, inhale. Exhale. Maintain that yoga breath, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, root through your palms and your heels. Exhale, draw your ribs, engaging through the pelvic floor. Next, inhale, come forward, high plank. You can lower knees to the mat. Exhale, point your elbows behind you to lower chaturanga. Inhale, take your chest through your arms, upward dog. Exhale, stretch the hips back, downward dog. We'll move through 4 more. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, elbows bend, chaturanga. Inhale, chest through the gates of your shoulders, up dog. Exhale, thigh bones reach back, downward facing dog. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe. Downward facing dog. Breath in the nose. Stick your tongue out, sigh. Place your knees onto your mat, walk them forward and wider. Hero's pose, hands just rest on top of the legs, sitting with a tall spine. Reclined hero's pose, palms are behind your feet. Stretch the tailbone forward, lower down to any degree that you can breathe comfortably without any strain in your body. Find a position where you can breathe again with ease. Hands can relax alongside the shins above your head if you're down on the mat. If you close your eyes, use that time to draw your attention into how you're feeling and breathing in the body. Once again, being in the body. Being in the body to recognize the emotions, the sensations, just for what they are. And take your time to come up. Use your elbows and your hands as help. You'll keep your knees underneath the hips. Point your fingertips downwards. Inhale, breathe, open up the front of the chest for a camel pose. Exhale, keep the chest broad. Folding your head gently back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, one breath in. Exhale, breath out. Option to move in a flow. Inhale on the toes, shoulders forward, plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, uncurl your toes, slide the chest through. Exhale, roll over your toes, draw your leg bones back. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bring your knee into your elbow and just slide it down outside of the hand with your shin as close to the top of your mat as you can. And the back toes point behind you. Okay, mind my messy hair here. And then lower down onto your arms. Lower down onto the front of your chest. You're welcome to use props at any time. If you start to lean over to one side, work on evening out the hips. Shifting your weight evenly through both sides of the hips. And you might notice that your practice today feels a little tighter in the hips. That's true in my case. I decided to take up walking, which turned into somewhat of a jog. I call it a wog. So this is especially tight right in the hips. And sometimes it's just physically stuck. And try to, in a way, send every breath to the parts of your body that feel physically stuck. Visually using every exhalation breath to relax. Okay. Then place your hands down. Step that right foot back. Inhale, take the left foot up. Exhale, knee towards the elbow, lower the knee, the shin. You can wiggle the foot forward some more with your left leg back. Lower onto your mat. Move around the hips from side to side, just so that you're evening out that weight. You can fold all the way onto your mat. I'll just keep my head lifted so it might be easier and clearer when I talk. It helps to close your eyes to visualize again your breath moving in the body. Your breath moving to the areas of the body where you're holding on to resistance. And so where it feels like it's not relaxing, visualize every one of your exhale breaths to relax the muscles around the bones of the body, especially where it's really tight, where it's narrow, where it's physically, emotionally, energetically stuck. Place your hands back onto your mat. Downward facing dog. Just stretching out those legs, sending the hips up and back in space. If you'd like to, one more final flow. Inhale on the toes, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Place your knees down and then just turn around so that your back is at the top of your mat. Stretch your legs out. Step your right foot on the outside of your thigh. Bottom leg can stay straight or bend at your knee for spinal twist. Hug your knee in with the crease of your elbow or use the back of your tricep. Inhale, spine reaches up higher. Exhale, twisting. To the center of your mat, uncross your legs. Bottom knee can bend or stay straight. Right elbow can hug the knee or use your tricep as leverage here. Inhale. Exhale, rotate left. Inhale to center. Exhale, straighten your legs out in front of you. Make sure you're on the bony part of your seat. Take hold of your feet on the outside. Loop your 3 fingers around the big toe, whatever works. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift up your head, your chest. Exhale, bend the elbows, fold your chest down. You can bend your knees. You can keep the knees bent or work on straight legs. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. And 2 more. Pick up your head, your chest. Bring your hands beside you. Shimmy forward. Lower down onto your elbows. Bend your knees. Open your knees. And then just place your left hand on your lower belly and your left hand on your chest. Heels can be a few more inches away from the groins or closer in. Close your eyes here. feel in your body, be in your body. And connect with your body. Connect by feeling your heart beating in your palm. Connect by feeling the rise and fall of your stomach in your bottom hand. Connect to the parts of you that are joy. Connecting to the parts of you that are love. The parts of you that are peace. These parts of you that you already have. Start to bring your knees now together. Hug your arms around the legs. You can reach for elbows, forearms. Thank yourself for moving your body. Thank yourself for showing up on your mat. Let go of your legs. Stretch them out long from your hips. Reach your arms out from your shoulders. If you do have that piece of towel or clothing, use it to cover your eyes. Otherwise, just let your eyelids become heavier. Relax down into your mat. Separate the biting surfaces of your teeth. Let the center of your tongue, the palate of your mouth relax. Breathe naturally. Continue your day, your week, your weeks with the parts of you that are joy, that are love, and that are peace. Be joy, be love, be peace. Let it radiate. Send it out to the people in your life, the people you know, the people that you miss. And try to express and extend all that joy, love, and peace to everyone in the rest of the world. I want to take the next duration of our practice before the feed ends to thank each and every one of you for showing up on your mat. And for those of you who will watch this video in the near future. From my heart, from my home, to your hearts, to your homes, namaste.